Hello. Today we are going to show you how we've been working on the marketplace. So something that we have introduced a while ago, but we didn't have all the pieces together to actually make it really usable. Now with the AI agents and automations coming, we thought that it's actually a good time to really put everything together. So what you will see very soon is a new share button here with different subsections. One will be package, where you'll be able to basically give a name to your extension. That's how we call it, extension. Maybe add an image, so something like, let's say this, and then some description, and then after that, basically the routine will calculate everything that is included in the object that you are referencing, that you want to package. So here it's a document, so that's why the document will be included, which is this one. But because there is a view on the tickets, and the tickets then has a relation to Sprint, a relation to Epic, and a relation to customers, it allows you to also export those different databases. You could just basically export the schema, which is no object in those, because you don't want to share those with the public, or maybe you want to include all of the objects in here. It's really for you to decide. Once you do this, you have a summary. So this is going to include 4 types and 37 objects. You submit. Right now it downloads a file, but eventually it should send a submission to our platform, and we will go back to you once we have verified that the extension is trustworthy, basically. Then, if you remember, on the marketplace you will have a bunch of things, and you have something where the install button will basically lead you to something like this with an ID of the extension to install. And then you end up on something like this with a screenshot or multiple, the name, blah, 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 is it available, certified, and a summary of the number of types and objects to be installed. Then you will have the ability to say, I want to install this in this organization, this workspace, and you will have a summary of everything that's going to happen, which is this database going to be created with that many objects, etc. And for each, you will have the ability to say, actually, I don't want to create a new database. I want to use one which is already in my system, like, say, Page. And here it will tell you, okay, we will just need to add one field, one property, which was included in the exported extension, but you don't have locally. But to keep it simple, we can just say, let's create, and that's it. Once you do this, you can click install, and it's going to create everything for you, the databases, but also the objects. And it should look something like this, where in your types, you have all of the new types which have been created. You can see the objects that have been created as well. And in theory, if I go to document and I take this one, which is the page, you will have something like this with the view. It's not exactly the one that I showed you here, which was another one. Here it's not working because the query includes something like filtering on my name or my user, but if it were not, you would see something like this. So basically everything was properly created in the new workspace with the types, so the databases, all the objects, and the relations, and everything is basically recreated exactly how it was in the other account, basically. And so that will be great for sharing workflows. So if you want to showcase how you use routine for project management, or tracking your habits, or using agents for maybe managing your calendars, or checking your emails, or whatever you can think about, you can build an extension, submit it, it will be eventually featured on the marketplace so that other people can use to basically reuse your workflow. What we intend to do as well is to actually reward by allowing the most, how can I say, like the most used extensions to generate revenue for the creators. So that's a new program that we intend to launch very soon, where as a creator, you basically contribute to the marketplace, and if you share that maybe on your social or something, and it gets then installed, those extensions that you create gets installed, then you actually earn money as a result, because it's really a win-win situation where we attract new users for routine, but also for you, your creations get used. That's it, still being built, but hopefully in a few weeks it should be available for you to use. Thanks.